L'chaim, l'chaim, everyone. Mazel tov. Shalom aleichem. Welcome to my Sholom's Bar Mitzvah. To everyone here, Sholom is my son, my grandson, my great-grandson, Kanai Nahara. It's my nephew, my cousin, my student, my classmate, my friend. Everyone has Sholom as mine, as their own. The Rebbe writes in a letter, 1979, that when it comes to educating children, specifically children with special needs, it's about individual attention. And Sholom epitomizes this. Every person that he says hello to, he's true to his name as Sholom. It's an individual hello. Every goodbye, it's to an individual. He doesn't treat everyone as a group. He teaches us how to love each person individually. And of course, Sholom is peace. A conversation with Sholom is so peaceful and beautiful. So for tonight, we're going to put aside all this my business of being my Sholom. It's going to be our Sholom. We're going to celebrate the Bar Mitzvah of Sholom Akei and Lazarus. So l'chaim to our Sholom. Chaim. So by way of introduction, my name is Zali Lazarus. I'm uncle of the Bar Mitzvah boy Sholom. And this is usually the point where I say that I'm the favorite uncle. But I just committed to putting away that nonsense of saying favorite, my, this, that, so I'll leave it out, even though it's the truth. I'll leave it out for tonight. Baruch Hashem, there's family here from South Africa, from Crown Heights, Brooklyn, from Australia, from all over the United States. And so we ask each of those who has their speech ready to just wait till you called on and keep it up to 10 minutes, not more. It's about 18 of you, so we'll try to get through it quickly. No. So we're going to start with some words of Torah tonight, specifically to Tehillim. We ask Benji Lazarus, Ashkacha Pratis. I'm from Texas, he's also from Texas. He's going to lead us with Kapitel Chaf of Tehillim. And we're going to keep in mind the safety of Yidden everywhere, and specifically the Yidden in Eretz Yisrael. Everybody's welcome to say it along with Benji.
Lam Natseach Mizmah David Yancha Denoi B'Yom Tzara Yishak Echash Heyakov Yishach Ezrecha Mikodesh Umatir Yisadeka Yiskor Kol Mechosecha Ve'lascha Yita Shneseh Lo Yitin Lecha Chavav Lecha Lecha Tascha Yimale Neiran Nabishu Secha Ushem Eleheinu Nidgo Yimal Adonai Kol Mishalesecha Ata Yadaiti Ki Aish Adonai Meshichai Yanehu Mishmei Kachoi Bigvuros Yesho Yaminoi Ele Verecha Vele Vasusin Va'anachnu B'Shem Adonai Eloheinu Naskin Heim Lakar V'Nafalu Va'anachnu Kanu V'Nesoidod Adonai Hoshia Melech Yanenu V'Yom Korenu.
In a moment, we're going to ask Moshe Scheinfeld, uncle of the Chassan, of Bar Mitzvah, to read the Rebbe's letter that was customarily sent to Bar Mitzvah boys on this auspicious occasion. But specifically, Uncle Moshe, we'll call him that. He's going to read the letter that the Rebbe sent to Sholom's grandfather, Zaidi Moti Scheinfeld, Olav Sholom, who is without a doubt here today with us celebrating. So Sholom, Yosei Mati loved you dearly, and it was obvious to everyone who could see them together. And although we aren't zeicha to see it with our physical eyes, you should know he continues to love you, schleps naches from you every single day, where we merit to see him, me'enei basar, with the coming of Mashiach tonight. In the meantime, while we're waiting impatiently for the coming of Mashiach, we'll continue with the schedule. We'll ask Uncle Moshe Scheinfeld to come up and read the Rebbe's letter.
Baruch Hashem, Brooklyn, New York, Shalom Uvracha. Nemaina al hayida al dvar hikanzu legil mitzvahs. Hine yiratzei ma Hashem yisbarach, Hashem ben shleish esrei lemitzvahs. Yigadel ben chamesh esrei v'chulu, kipsak ha-mishnah, oveis perak hey. V'yosif hasmoda oshkida b'limudai, v'teira sanigla, v'cheim teira sachasidus, v'kiyam ha-mitzvahs, v'yada v'kiyam ha-mitzvahs, v'Hashem yisbarach hatzlicha, v'yais chassid, yirishamayim v'lamnim, v'bracha, v'rebes chasim.
Call upon Abrami Scheinfeld, uncle of the Chassan, Bar Mitzvah, to come and read the Rebbe's letter in English.
By the grace of God, Brooklyn, New York, greetings and blessings. In response to the notification about your entry into the age of mitzvahs, may it be God's will that from 13, the age of which one is obliged to observe the mitzvahs, you will grow up to 15, the age for the study of Gemara, and so on. As determined by the Mishnah in Abbas chapter 5, may you increase your persistent diligence in your study of the Torah, both in Nigla, the revealed plane of the Torah, and in the teaching of Chassidus, and may you perform in mitzvahs with loving attention, and may God grant you success in your efforts to become a Chassid, a God-fearing Jew, and a Torah scholar, with blessings.
In a moment, we're going to sing the nigun that we sing in preparation for a Mammer. The Rebbe Rashab's nigun in the preparation for the Mammer, and Sholom is going to say the Mammer Baal Peh, by heart. Before we do that, I want to tell a story. Okay. About 12 years ago, my wife and I, we were flying back to Israel. We were living in Israel at the time from South Africa. And on the plane with us was a lady. She was in the row across from us. Her son was there with her. And her son was born with special abilities. And she was throughout the whole flight. It's not a short flight from South Africa to Israel. She ate with him. She ate for him. She went with him to the bathroom. She cared for him. She did everything that we take for granted on the doing on our day-to-day needs, and she was doing it with him, for him. And he needed the help, and she continued. And I watched this with amazement. At the end of the flight, we were standing up and we were in the aisle. We all, that moment where we're all rushing to get off. And even though it's no reason to stand, we stand for 20 minutes until we wait to get off. So we were all standing, and she was there as well with her son. So the time, my wife and I, Esti, we were going right after that, we were going to Houston, Texas, where I knew that we were going to be starting our shlichus with the Friendship Circle in Houston. And so I thought this is a beautiful moment. I was going to get an introductory taste of just interacting. So I was trying to be cordial. I said, "Your son, he's so sweet." She said, "Thank you." I said, "What's his name?" She says, "His name is Kenya." So in my naivety, I responded, "That's awesome. Kenya, the country. It's beautiful there. What's your connection? That's amazing." So she laughed and she said, "No, I've never been to Kenya. I don't know anything about it. It's not the name that you're referring to." She said when her son was born and they were given a diagnosis, she looked up, she said to Hashem, "Hashem, Cain, yes." And she named him Cain with Hashem's name, Yud and a Hey, Kenya. And she tells me that her son is the most beautiful thing that Hashem has given her, has shown her. 13 years ago, I was here. I was living in New York at the time when Sholom was born. His birth, Sholom Zacher, bris, and no one could have imagined 13 years later the nachas that he would give his parents, his grandparents, his great-grandparents, soll sein gesund. His uncles, his cousins, his teachers, his classmates, his friends. The nachas that he gives is incomparable, and one that is immeasurable. And it is an honor for us to be here tonight and listen to Sholom say the Mammer al peh. But first, let's begin with the Mammer Nigun, the Rebbe Rashav's Nigun for the Mammer.
He's been understanding from you as a Raymond. I'm pleased to have the Kosh Marku. You burnish Lila. Rates none of me with Taylor. Yamavila. Well, Elon, Nai. I'm never Kosh Marku. Come with a spoon. Alan, you're waking. Kila to me with Taylor. Yamavila. Who hurts our club. Mahoney Mitzvah spoon. All you days, he packed with the hair, millions of Aachen and Hoodie next to back at Rav Yaakov. Hookaf Mishpat Israel. East of the Madras was there. Yes, Bishop Zavach Mases. The who in Isa, Avokarish Borku, Nasha Waisa, Amisa Lasa, Shinemar, Magid Rav Yaakov, Hookaf Mishpatav. Prismas Waisa, Eva Ganim, she asked Borku, Estimate Sorry, she's rice with bitzes. I deze gummer, she asked us Baruchu, Espensus Elu, Venimta, Regis Romanicum Tun, I deze gummer, Lee Isaac Baruchu, Maniac Fun, Helium Rizal, Fun Mariama Max of Bahu, Mikiam Kaisral, Glachat Wadats, Venimta Kiai Natia, Kurdish Baruchu, Maniac Fun, I deze Muslim Misral. Where in the next Hashkifi, my Kachka, Minashamayim, Varchasam Kaisral, Kinexif. Ram Kugayim, Havai Vachu, Shavum Remachu, Mitzarat Musai, Imkhatas Matubai, Frau Pshek Matasai, Imsidak Matsilai, Mami at Haikach, Bakal Havis, Yanamas Akanim, Kala Kamei, Kilam Amish Kashivi, Ukuluk Siv, Kiniskav Shmalavadai, Raka Devizev Harasai, Al Eretz Bishamayim, Zelkat Salak, Hakurish Baruchula Ela, Reitz Libar. Krishna Salko Khas, Na Arla Mala, Mala of Khinas at Musai, Vaazai Ha'ilmais, Ainam Tefsim, Maka and Van Hagasa Ilmais, who with Khinas Shana Kivyachol, Ka Adam Hayashain, Shinsai Sikhai Akli, Shehu Haguf from Kare Bisharshai, Vilay Nishar, Kim Kaya Academia, and Shehu Rishimu.